Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. All the teachers that mankind murdered, especially Jesus, they were coming down here to teach mankind about our abilities we had before we kept falling. And when I say falling, from heaven to earth. Every time we fell from God, He taught us things. As we fell, we forgot, which shrunk our humanity, meaning our being. There was a time we could probably have been 19 feet tall, but every time we forgot something, we shrunk. And it's not that God's gigantic, it's just our way of seeing shit is small. And every time we fell, it got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. That's why humanity has a hard time trying to understand, because their understanding and comprehension is small. That's why the earth we live on looks big, but it's actually small. It's like that's why there's a lot of people on this earth, once they learn the truth, they don't fear nothing. They see past fear, because fear is just a state of mind. Fear is something that's created to make you not want to be something in life. Just to tell you that. And that one movie with forgot what was the name of it? Lucy. Humanity used to be able to do that as well. Slow down time, speed it up, be in more than one place at a time, change your image, heal yourself, turn into different things, different people. All that at one time was possible, but mankind kept falling and losing the ability. So, yeah. And all the teachers, y'all, mankind kept killing off or trying to teach y'all how to do stuff. But then the church kept teaching that's the devil, man. Ain't supposed to be able to know how to float. You're not supposed to know how to read people's minds. You're not supposed to know how to self-medicate. You're not supposed to be able to see the past, present, and the future. You're not supposed to be able to do that. That's the devil. That's why every time a teacher came down here to teach something that the church ain't agree with, they had him murdered. Or a religious figure had him murdered. They were scared if mankind truly learned our capabilities, you wouldn't turn to religion, you wouldn't turn to politics, you turn to yourself or God. Just letting you know. That's why a lot of teachers that came down here got assassinated, or they got locked in crazy houses. Tried to teach you how to open up your third eye so you could know who you are and what you're really about. That's what Jesus, Buddha, Confucius, all of them came here to teach us, that man has greater abilities than it thinks it does, but because humanity been taught to fear stuff it don't understand, kills anything that's abnormal. That way you don't evolve and turn into who or what you're really supposed to be. And whatever truth is on earth, the rich and the powerful hide it, so you never evolve and understand what you're down here for. Just like a lot of people have the ability to talk to God, but they fear it because they think that's the devil. So a lot of people can heal themselves, fear it because they think that's the devil. Levitation, that's the devil. Pretty much everything that God's able to do is the devil. But then the church leaders say they know how to do it and I got this ability from God. But when someone else below them tries to say that it's the devil. I just have one question about that. How is it when you go to church, all are welcome, God loves you, God welcomes you with open arms? And also, God punishes you, God does this, God does that, but everything that comes from God is supposed to be good and perfect. Second you leave church, the devil's going to get you. God's going to send you to hell. Y'all Christians are so confused. A lot of y'all are good-hearted people, but so confused. It's like 1 minute, oh, God punishes, God does this, God does that. The devil's going to get you if you leave church and you're going to go to hell. You got heaven security. You're going to go to heaven as long as you follow God. The second you say you're going to follow him outside of church, you're going to hell. Just think about that. God's a spirit. Can't bottle a spirit. Unless you're a genie or something, I guess. But genies got boundaries for a reason, because they can be both evil and good, just like a jinn. But a jinn can trick you, so yeah. And if you don't know how to spell jinn, Jinn. Anyway, I don't know.